We found out that nearly 200 years ago, in 1819, Grimm's fairy tales were first published. By then, the tales were probably hundreds of years old. Yet their simple but profound messages are as relevant today as they were then. This evening, Jack is going to tell us about when the cat and the mouse set up housekeeping.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is a little story about a cat who did not live a tedious life. This cat made an acquaintance with a mouse. And he was so persistent in telling this mouse how fond he was and how he loved him. The mouse finally consented to set up housekeeping with the cat. But, said the cat, we're going to have to provide for the wintertime when we don't have any food, because it would not be safe for a little mouse like you to go out foraging for food, because you'd surely get caught in a trap. So they went out and they bought a pot of fat. They deliberated over some time on what to do with this pot of fat, and finally the cat says, well, we should keep it in the church, because nobody would take anything away from the church. We'll hide it under the altar, and we'll leave it there until we need it. The mouse thought that was pretty good advice, so the pot was hidden away. It wasn't long before the cat had a craving. He went to the mouse and said, would you mind doing the housekeeping and the chores today? I've been invited to do a christening for my cousin's child. It's a white cat with brown spots. And the mouse said, well, certainly, go ahead. You have a good time. And if they give you anything nice to eat, think of me, because I surely would like to have a taste of that sweet red wine. The cat went straight to the church, snuck over to the pot of fat, and licked over the top. Then he went for a stroll, laid in the sun on the rooftops, licked his whiskers, and thought about the fat. When he got home, the mouse said, what'd they name the child? They named him Top Off. Top Off. That certainly is a strange name. Is that a family name? What's so strange about it? It's not any worse than your godchildren. They call them crumb thieves. But it wasn't long before the cat had another craving. He went to the mouse and said, I hate to ask you this, but I've been invited to another christening. It's a special one because the cat has a white ring around its neck. And the mouse said, well, certainly. So the mouse stayed at home, did the dishes, put the house in order, and the mouse and the cat crept along the city wall to the church. Went in and ate half the fat. When he was finished, he says, nothing tastes better than the food that you ate. When he got home, the mouse said, what'd they name the new kitten? They named him Half Gone. Half Gone. That certainly is an unusual name. I've never seen that in print anyplace. I bet it's not in the calendar of saints. Well, time went by, and the cat started thinking about the delicious fat. And so he says to the mouse, good things come in threes. I've been invited to another christening. And this is a real special cat or kitten because it's got all white paws and not another white hair on its body. And this doesn't happen very often. The mouse said, top off, half gone. Those names give me dark thoughts. Oh, you just sit around the house all day long in your gray fuzzy coat, your long pigtail. If you got out in the sunshine once in a while during the day, you wouldn't have all those moody thoughts. Off he goes to the church. And he immediately eats up the remainder of the fat. And he says, oh, now that's all gone. There's nothing more to worry about. That night when he got home, he sort of continually waddled in. And the mouse wanted to know what the name was. Well, you won't like it any better than any of the other names. It's all gone. All gone! What could that possibly mean? That's the most dubious name I have ever heard. She sort of shrugged, rolled up in a ball, and went to sleep. Winter came, and the mouse remembered the pot of fat. Let's go and eat the pot of fat. We'll really enjoy it. Ah, yes, the cat said. You'll enjoy it just about as much as you would if you stuck your tiny little tongue out the window. They go off to the church. The pot's right where they left it, but it was empty. Ah, said the mouse. Now I see. A fine friend you've been. You went to the christenings and you came and ate all the fat. Top off. Half gone. Oh, shut up! Don't say another word, or I'll grab you up and eat you. But all gone was already on the mouse's tongue. It slipped off the end. The cat leaped on the mouse, pulled her up, ate her. Now you see? Now you see. That's the way of the world.